Hey there, cruise lovers. Whether you're a seasoned sailor or getting ready for your very first voyage, welcome aboard TravelVibes, your go-to spot for smart, friendly cruise advice that actually works in the real world. If you love the thrill of open seas, exploring new ports, and waking up somewhere magical every morning, then you're in the right place. Today, I'm sharing the cruise boarding day shortcuts that most people wish they knew sooner. Because the truth is, a smooth start sets the tone for your entire trip. So grab your coffee, sit back, and get ready to cruise smarter. And don't forget, tap that subscribe button so you never miss a tip that could save your vacation. Tip 1. Update the cruise app. Don't just download it. Let's be honest, cruise lovers are planners. We check deck plans for fun, we compare port excursions like pros, and we download the cruise line app weeks before we sail. But here's the catch that surprises even seasoned travelers. Downloading the app isn't enough. Cruise line apps get frequent updates, especially before peak seasons. If you don't delete and reinstall the latest version before leaving home, you risk running into bugs or connection issues just when you need it most. And trust me, there's nothing more frustrating than being in the cruise terminal with glitchy Wi-Fi, trying to pull up your boarding pass while the line inches forward. So here's your shortcut. Reinstall the app at home or at your hotel where you've got solid internet. Then, screenshot everything. Your boarding pass, health declaration, muster station info. That way, even if the app freezes later, you've got it all saved and ready to go. A little tech prep now means smoother sailing later. Remember what Captain Kate McHugh, America's first female cruise ship captain, often says, confidence comes from being prepared. And it starts with your app. Tip 2. Pack your pre-check kit like a cruise-savvy pro. Now that your cruise app is ready to go, let's talk about security. That one moment that can either flow smoothly or throw off your whole morning. Cruise terminals aren't airports, but they're not exactly laid back either. Think of them as a blend between TSA screening and a bustling hotel lobby during check-in. If you're sailing out of stricter ports like Seattle or Vancouver, expect procedures to be even tighter. Belts might come off, laptops could need to be removed, and you'll definitely be sending your bag through an X-ray. Here's where the pros stand out. Cruise regulars know to pack smart. Keep your electronics, documents, and any allowed liquids right at the top of your carry-on for quick access. Not buried under your beach hat and flip-flops. And one more thing, don't bring sealed water bottles. It's a rookie mistake. Cruise lines aren't worried about hydration. They're concerned about what passengers might sneak in. Instead, pack a reusable bottle and fill it up once you're safely on board. Trust me, getting through security stress-free is one of the best feelings to start your adventure. And as world traveler Rick Steves once said, a smooth beginning sets the tone for your entire trip. Let's keep that vibe going. Tip 3. Set your boarding time alarm. Midnight magic for early cruisers. Here's something seasoned cruisers rarely admit. Getting the earliest boarding time feels like winning a small lottery. You step onto the ship when everything's still calm, the buffet is untouched, and the pool deck is wide open. It's the quiet before the fun storm. So how do you get that golden spot? You need to act fast. Most cruise lines release embarkation slots weeks in advance, and they disappear quickly. Set an alarm for midnight on the day your cruise line opens check-in. That's your golden hour. For example, Royal Caribbean opens check-in 30 days before sailing. Carnival? About 15 days. Norwegian and Celebrity vary, so it's smart to keep an eye on your account or app notifications. Now, boarding early doesn't mean you'll waltz onto the ship immediately, but it does place you in the first boarding waves, giving you first dibs on everything from spa appointments to poolside loungers. And let's be honest, cruise fans love being first. We're explorers at heart, always looking for the best views, the best cabin spot, the best sail-away moment. So set that midnight alarm. Future you will thank you with a frozen margarita in hand. Tip 4. Stay close. The smart hotel rule for smooth sailing. Now let's talk about something that seasoned cruisers know deep in their bones. Location matters more than luxury on boarding day. Sure, that high-rise hotel with ocean views might look perfect on Instagram, but if it's 45 minutes from the port in unpredictable city traffic, it could turn your dream morning into a frantic dash. In cruise-heavy cities like Miami or New York, a 10-minute ride can stretch into an hour during weekend rush, special events, or surprise road closures. So here's the golden rule. Stay within 15 minutes of the cruise terminal. It doesn't have to be fancy, it has to be close. Look for hotels that offer free or low-cost shuttles to the port. That little perk can save you time, stress, and the awkward panic of refreshing your GPS every 30 seconds. Remember, the goal isn't just to make it on time, it's to arrive calm, ready, and already in vacation mode. Like Anthony Bourdain once said, travel isn't always pretty, but if you're in the right place at the right time, it becomes unforgettable. Boarding day is your first big moment, so plan it like it matters. Tip 5. Keep it together. The power of a travel wallet on cruise day. Here's something that might surprise you. Even the most experienced cruisers, yes, the ones who've sailed through the fjords of Norway and the Isles of the Caribbean, still fumble for passports and boarding passes at the terminal. The difference? They recover fast. Because they're organized. That's where a family travel wallet or boarding pouch becomes your secret weapon. A slim, zippered pouch keeps all your essentials in one place. We're talking passports, photo IDs, vaccination cards, printed boarding passes, and even a few small bills for tipping porters. Keep it in your carry-on, not your checked bag. Because trust me, you do not want to be that person digging through a suitcase in front of the security line. Some travelers even wear theirs crossbody like a sleek cruise lanyard. It's practical, yes, but it also gives you that calm, confident vibe that every seasoned cruiser carries. Just like Condé Nast Traveler recommends, a good travel wallet is the difference between breeze through check-in and boarding day mayhem. Let's aim for the breeze. Tip 6. Unlock the magic. Get your medallion or RFID tag early. Now, let's talk about a little piece of tech that can make your cruise feel like pure luxury from the moment you arrive. If you're sailing with Princess, Celebrity, or MSC, you might be eligible for a smart medallion or RFID tag. And yes, these tiny tools pack a big punch. They're mailed to your home before your cruise, but only if your cruise profile is updated early enough. Once in hand, they do more than replace your keycard. These devices help you board faster, unlock your cabin automatically, and even let staff find you for room service. No awkward knocking, no waiting around. Parents love it for keeping tabs on kids. Solo travelers love the safety. And couples? Well, it's one less thing to carry when heading out for that romantic sunset dinner. It's a small, futuristic touch that makes your vacation feel effortless. Kind of like having your own invisible concierge. Travel and Leisure called it a game changer for stress-free cruising. And honestly, they're right. Tip 7. Tag it right. The luggage label trick every cruiser needs. Now here's a little secret every seasoned cruiser learns. Sometimes the smallest things cause the biggest delays. Your luggage tag might seem like a minor detail, but if it tears, smudges, or simply disappears between check-in and your cabin, your suitcase could end up lost, or on the wrong deck. And instead of sipping that welcome cocktail by the pool, you'll be tracking down guest services with a polite panic in your voice. That's why savvy travelers always use clear, reusable plastic tag holders, the kind designed specifically for cruise lines. They're waterproof, tear-proof, and practically immune to Murphy's Law. Just slip in your printed tag, zip it up, and breathe easy. It's the kind of cruise hack that travel bloggers like Nomadic Matt swear by. And if you want a backup plan, print an extra tag or two and tuck them into your carry-on. Because if there's one thing cruise lovers have in common, it's this. We'd rather be unpacking with a view than searching for missing bags on deck 5. Tip 8. Small bills, big wins. Why a little cash goes a long way on cruise day. Let's face it, most of us rely on cards and apps these days. But on embarkation day, a simple stack of small bills can work wonders. Cruisers who've been around the world, from Alaska to the Adriatic, know this. A few crisp $1, $5, and $10 in your wallet can save time, reduce stress, and earn you better service. You'll want cash on hand to tip the hotel shuttle driver, the porters who handle your bags, or even grab a quick snack at the terminal if you arrive early. These are the little touches that make the journey smoother. And in the cruise world, tipping with kindness often means your luggage magically appears at your cabin sooner, and sometimes handled with extra care. As travel author Pauline Frommer once said, "Gratitude is the grease that keeps travel running smoothly. And truly, the most confident cruisers know a few bills can buy more than convenience. They set the tone for a gracious, relaxed start to your adventure. Tip 9. Skip the line. Upgrade to priority boarding and start relaxed now. If you're someone who dreams of walking past a long line with a smile and heading straight onto the ship, here's your chance. Many cruise lines offer paid priority programs, and for those who value time, comfort, and a smooth start, they're worth a serious look. Programs like Carnival's Faster to the Fun, Royal Caribbean's The Key, and Norwegian's Priority Access aren't just about early boarding. They often include extras like Wi-Fi, access to specialty lunch venues, early cabin entry, or even luggage delivered straight to your room. And when you've just traveled for hours or flown across time zones, those little perks feel like a breath of fresh sea air. Think of it as an investment in peace of mind. As Cruise Critic notes, travelers who used these programs often say the stress-free start alone made it worth every penny. If you spot one at a discount before your trip, don't hesitate, because nothing beats starting your vacation feeling calm, collected, and already a step ahead. Tip 10. Board like a VIP. Tap into cruise loyalty perks. Now here's a little-known trick that costs you nothing but can make you feel like royalty. If you've cruised before, even just once, don't forget to check your loyalty status with that cruise line. Even at the entry or mid-tier level, many lines offer valuable perks like priority check-in, early boarding, or even access to exclusive lounges and welcome gifts. It's like being quietly bumped up to first class, without the extra fee. Loyalty programs are a favorite among seasoned cruisers for a reason. They reward consistency. And if you're someone who loves the rhythm of the sea, the charm of port towns, and the thrill of waking up in a new country, it's worth sticking with a brand that treats you well. As travel writer Wendy Perrin says, loyalty in travel doesn't just get you discounts, it gets you comfort, confidence, and better treatment. And on boarding day, that can be the difference between standing in line and walking straight onto your floating home. Tip 11. Treat yourself. Boarding in style with ship within a ship perks. If you've ever dreamed of stepping onto your cruise ship like a celebrity, no lines, no stress, just warm smiles and someone waiting to whisk you away, this next tip is for you. Some cruise lines offer exclusive luxury enclaves within the ship, and they come with a golden bonus: escorted or butler-assisted boarding. Think of it as entering a private resort before you even reach your cabin. Sail with Norwegian, and you've got the Haven, a secluded area with its own pool, restaurant, and 24/7 concierge. On MSC, it's the Yacht Club, while Celebrity's The Retreat offers that signature 5-star vibe. Princess has the Sanctuary Collection, and Holland America gives you a taste of that VIP life through Club Orange, available for a small fee. If you're celebrating a special occasion or simply want to turn your vacation into something unforgettable, this might be the upgrade that changes everything. As luxury cruise expert Douglas Ward once put it, it's not just about where you're going, it's about how you get there. And with this hidden lane, the how becomes pure bliss. Tip 12. Mobility matters. The boarding shortcut. Few people talk about. Here's a tip that doesn't get shared enough, but for the right person, it can truly transform the experience. If you or someone you're traveling with uses a wheelchair, walker, cane, or simply needs mobility assistance, you are absolutely entitled to priority boarding help at most cruise terminals. This isn't a favor. It's a right rooted in respect and accessibility. All you need to do is let your cruise line know in advance or ask your travel agent to make a note on your reservation. Most cruise terminals will be alerted ahead of time and will arrange for assistance, often including elevator access and fast-track entry, bypassing the longest lines. For travelers who love the ocean but worry about stairs, long terminals, or crowded check-in areas, this simple step brings back the joy and confidence they deserve. As cruise lover and disability advocate Sylvia Longmire once said, "Travel is for everyone, not just the able-bodied." On a cruise, the journey should be dignified, welcoming, and smooth for all. Tip 13. Let a cruise-savvy travel agent do the heavy lifting. In the age of one-click booking, it's easy to think you've got it all handled. But when it comes to cruising, working with a specialized travel agent isn't old-fashioned. It's downright smart. A good cruise agent is like your personal insider. They can track price drops, unlock bonus perks you didn't even know to ask for, and help you land the best embarkation times, especially when they open at midnight and disappear fast. More than that, they can flag dietary needs, mobility requests, or cabin preferences before you even think to bring them up. And here's the best part. You don't pay them a dime. Cruise lines cover the commission, so you get full support at no extra cost. It's no wonder seasoned cruisers, including experts like Gary Bembridge, recommend using agents for everything from world cruises to weekend getaways. Because when you have someone in your corner who speaks cruise fluently, your vacation starts before you even leave home. Tip 14. Timing is gold. Arrive smart, not just early. Here's something every cruise lover learns sooner or later. Boarding day is all about timing. And showing up too early? That's not always the win you think it is. If you arrive hours ahead of schedule, chances are you'll end up waiting outside the terminal, often with no shade, no seats, and no smiles. We've seen it happen. Folks sweating in the heat or shivering in surprise rain, just counting the minutes until the doors open. On the flip side, cutting it too close can backfire badly. Cruise lines typically close boarding 90 minutes to 2 hours before departure. And yes, they really can leave without you. The sweet spot? Try arriving about 30 minutes before your assigned boarding time. That way, you've got enough buffer for traffic or check-in hiccups, but you avoid the long wait outside. As Rick Steves puts it, travel smart, not fast. And on embarkation day, that mindset might be the key to walking on board cool, calm, and ready for adventure. Tip 15. Be ready, stay happy. Your boarding day survival kit. Let's wrap up with something so simple yet so powerful. Your carry-on survival kit. Because once you hand off your luggage at the port, you won't see it again for hours. And if you're standing on the pool deck in jeans while everyone else is already swimming and sipping, you'll know why this tip matters. Cruise veterans always pack a boarding day essentials bag. Just a lightweight backpack or tote with a swimsuit, sunglasses, sunscreen, and a refillable water bottle can totally upgrade your first few hours on board. Toss in your medications, cruise documents, phone charger, and maybe a fresh t-shirt if you've had a long flight. It's not just about being prepared. It's about starting your vacation refreshed and relaxed, not rumpled and scrambling. As cruise expert Emma Cruises says, your first day sets the tone for your entire trip. So why not make it breezy, organized, and just a little bit fabulous? Bonus tip: master the muster before you even step on board. Before we wrap up, here's a bonus tip that catches a lot of first-timers off guard. The old-school muster drill, gathering shoulder to shoulder on the deck with life jackets, is mostly a thing of the past. Today, most cruise lines use an e-muster system. That means you can watch the safety briefing on your phone or cabin TV. It's quick, it's convenient, and it makes embarkation feel so much smoother. But here's the part you don't want to forget. You still need to physically check in at your muster station, usually within the first couple of hours on board. If you skip it, some ship services, like bars and certain venues, stay locked for you. So make it a priority. Know your muster location in advance. It's listed in your cruise app, and head there as soon as you've settled in. It only takes a minute, and it unlocks the full cruise experience. Think of it as your official passport to vacation freedom. After all, as every seasoned sailor knows, safety first, then cocktails. And there you have it, 15 smart cruise boarding day shortcuts, plus one powerful bonus to help you skip the chaos, sail through check-in, and start your vacation with confidence. Because cruising isn't just about where you're going, it's about how you begin. And when you board like a pro, you don't just save time, you unlock moments. Moments of joy, ease, laughter, and wonder. So whether you're a first-time cruiser or a seasoned sea lover, let this be your boarding day blueprint. One that helps you feel prepared, empowered, and excited from the very first step. If today's tips made you feel cruise ready, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to TravelVibes for more real-world advice to help you sail smarter. Until next time, smooth seas, sunny skies, and unforgettable journeys ahead.